Germany has taken the lead in at least 4 out of a total of 17 military projects planned by the new European Union Defence Cooperation Project. German Chancellor Angela Merkel is set to create a medical command, logistics hubs, a center for training missions and a body to build faster response forces. Both France and Germany have been at the forefront of trying to establish an integrated European defense force for decades, and, since taking office, French President Emmanuel Macron has proposed a host of reforms to update the EU with the German Chancellor's help. Angela Merkel and Emmanuel Macron are moving closer to creating an EU army first proposed in the 1950s and long resisted by Britain. The European defense planning, operations and weapons development now stands its best chance in years. Under PESCO, EU countries will commit to increase military spending, but not to specifically adhere to NATO's bottom line of moving towards 2% of gross domestic product for defense budgets by 2020. U.S. President Donald Trump has repeatedly urged Europe to pay more for its own security. EU bosses believe, by working together on joint projects, nations will be able to use their combined spending weight to purchase much-needed capabilities like air transport or drones. Germany is taking the lead in at least 4 out of a total of 17 military projects planned. However, as Brexit gets underway, Britain, which is leaving the EU in 2019, and Denmark will not take part. The bloc is set to decide the way forward for the joint project at the EU foreign ministers' meeting today. At least 25 of the 28 EU members are expected to participate in the project, known as the Permanent Structured Cooperation, or PESCO. It is expected that at least 25 members of the bloc will fund, develop, and deploy its armed forces to participate. EU Foreign Policy Chief Federica Mogherini met foreign and defense ministers last month for talks. Last month, Europe's foreign and defense ministers gathered at a signing ceremony in Brussels to represent 23 EU governments joining the pact, paving the way for EU leaders to sign it in December. EU Foreign Policy Chief Federica Mogherini described it as a historic moment in European defense. Germany's Foreign Minister Sigmar Gabriel also branded the process a historic step. He said, "We are agreeing on the future cooperation on security and defense issues. It's really a milestone in European development." Additional reporting by Monica Pallenberg.